And that's what camp is. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, just log out of the video. If heaven was a ghetto, this is the angel that I imagine greeting me. Google anything so you guys could have understood the theme. Like I said, if you don't get this, keep watching and you can learn, or just get out, because this is quite... Okay, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm feeling amazing today. It's a beautiful day, and I wanted to talk about the Met Gala. This is the real list, so forget Vogue, forget Harper's Bazaar, forget W. They all lied, because the Met Gala has been going on since the 70s, child. I was not about to do a full list from the 70s up until now of my favorites. So this is 2010 to 2020. This girl we have here is Kim Kardashian. So I know you guys, Kim is the girl all of y'all love to hate. But honestly, I really be sitting down and adding up 1 into 2, and I just realized Kim ain't do nothing to y'all. Kim can serve a look. She knows how to give a look on a carpet. I like this look. Mr. Mugler's vision was actually, you know, a California girl coming out of the ocean and just being very wet and dripping. I think this look was fun. I think it was on brand for who Kim is, and I do think it met the requirements of camp. How I understand camp is a joke that everybody is in on. Camp, it could be very big, it could be very exaggerated. At the same time, it doesn't have to be big, it doesn't have to be exaggerated, but it's a gag. It's like the gag is, but it's like a smart gag. So I don't know, there's so many, research what camp is, you know, it's kind of just like an understanding, like you understand what it is. For me, this is camp because it is an exaggeration. Her waist is extremely exaggerated. Is it the biggest, boldest, most concrete, perfect example of camp? No, not at all. But would I honestly expect Kim Kardashian to come out in this most thought out, most extra camp gown or camp outfit? Not really. So I feel like it really did speak to her, who she is, and it was her version of camp. And you know, Mugler is a designer who has done camp time and time again, so this man knows what he's doing. So you guys can calm down. Next look we have is Solange and Iris Van Herpen, who is known for her very couture gown. So this was 2018 Heavenly Bodies, and let me say, Miss Soul Angel, as always, she did not disappoint. This is like our sister that made it big. We all love Solange, and Solange knows how to give a look, because this look is like, you know, the black angel from heaven, the one that really got your back, is going to tell you some real advice, complete with the do-rag and halo. I feel like this look could have easily went left, and it just really sold, like she sold it for me. Very fabulous, very Black Lives Matter. They freaking do. So Solange, 10 out of 10. If heaven was a ghetto, this is the angel that I imagine greeting me. Next is Jared Leto in Gucci and his own head as an accessory. And you guys can guess, this was 2019 camp notes on fashion. First of all, the men in the Met Gala are often overlooked, and I purposely put him in this video because he truly gave. Jared Leto, whether he was simply listening to the team at Gucci, which, you know, Alessandro Michel, he knows what he's doing. I don't know who's responsible, whether it was, I don't know, but bravo. This look is a perfect example to me of what camp is. It's exaggerated, but it's thoughtful. To me, being deep, it represents like the vanity in Hollywood. But at the same time, camp could also simply be, oh, I wanted to come on the carpet with my severed head as a statement of whatever. It has no real message, but you can think what you want. You know, it's very, like, I know, I'm getting confused myself, but I know what I'm talking about. this is camp. This is camp. It makes you think, but at the same time, maybe it wasn't meant to make you think, you know? And that's what camp is. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, just log out of the video. Next, we have, this is a young lady we all know and love. This look was controversial because people were confused. People were confused when they first saw B in this, and they didn't get it, but I get it. A lot of hate for this look, but personally, it is the most couture, the most high fashion, the most editorial I have seen Beyonce in a long time. Y'all know Beyonce loves her costume wear, her dance wear, her frills, and her glitz and glam, and her glitter, and her leotards. That sounded like a read, but it really is not, because I love Beyonce. We expect that of her, and you know, it's a lot of pressure. We expect her to come out in a glitz and glam dress and, you know, ooh, the glitter and the gold. The thing about fashion is not pretty all the time. It's not typical pretty. If you want it to be pretty, you would sign up for a ball or to be a debutante. This is the Met Gala. You're coming on this stage, on this carpet, to serve a look. Heard. So that's what Beyonce did here. It's the latex, the shoulders, everything about this, you would feel that it doesn't work, but it's one of those dresses that it's so wrong that it's right. And I know a lot of y'all not gonna agree with me, but like I said, I know and y'all don't. So that's why y'all gotta follow me to get the tea, so y'all know who really served. People didn't like her makeup either. They thought she looked a little dead in the face, but I really think whoever was behind this, they knew exactly what they were doing. This was a look for Beyonce. This is not even Beyonce. This is somebody else. She got a lot of slander. People said she looked like a disease, and she never did it again. This was a look for Beyonce, and that's the reason she's on this list. So we love you, B. I love when Beyonce did that. It was very different, and she stepped out of her comfort zone. The next girl we have on the docket is Marc Jacobs. This was a favorite for me because I was actually looking for the men. The men slowly began to pop out more and more while I was doing my research as the years went on. First of all, Marc Jacobs, I love his face. The theme was in 2012 was Impossible Conversations, Prada and Schneepernelli. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to say that designer's name, but I do know both of their work at the time, they didn't fit the standards of like design at the time that they were designing. I perceived that your look was supposed to get people talking. That's how I perceived this thing. This look sparks a conversation in multiple ways. You know, he's gender bending in a dress, but still to me looking very masculine, looking very strong. The pilgrim shoes, not my favorite on this whole look, but it was a fun choice. Like I said, if you don't get this, keep watching and you can learn, or just get out. I love seeing fit men in general, in dresses. So I think this was very fun. I think this was very eye-popping, head-turning, captivating. That's what I want a look to do to me. So Marc in 2012 was the only person who served, male or female. So you can do that research if you want and find out I am telling the truth. Bravo, Marc. I really enjoyed this look. Next, we all knew it was coming. Rihanna in 2017. Rihanna in 2017, she gave us what needed to be gave. I don't think many people got this theme. The theme is a Google away. Google anything so you guys could have understood the theme, because I was completely bored, completely confused by seeing what those people had on in 2017. In 2017, this was the only look that mattered on that carpet, period. It's always like a good and, a pretty good choice to actually wear the designer's designs, because you can't go wrong. The makeup is another layer to this look that sold it for me. That pink blush all the way up the face, the magenta lip, the magenta eyeshadow, all of that pink. And to make something like this look very young and very accessible, an outfit like this, your name just has to be Rihanna. Your name just has to be Rihanna. So, I mean, are we shocked? Are we surprised? No, we're not. Honestly, of all the looks, that actually is one of my favorites of the entire Met history. Next, this is another one of my favorites. Lily Cole in Vivienne Westwood. When I hear punk, even if you know nothing about fashion, there's a lot of different references I think of in my mind. She actually came with Vivienne, so it's a no-brainer that she looks amazing. Vivienne Westwood definitely had a handle on the punk era and punk fashion. Her looks, especially in the early 90s, paid a lot of homage to the punk scene while still being very girly and fun. She looks like a punk Cinderella. The bodice, the top part, I found out was rubber, wild rubber, and of course the bottom is just tulle. It's punk, but it's couture, which was the exact theme, and I think she looks great. This is like Cinderella on acid, and I live for it. I think she looks amazing. This is a young lady that is gonna give you a look. She's gonna floor you. This was a very, very fun and captivating look for me. I really enjoyed this, and it really didn't get a lot of play. I like that the theme, it was China through the looking glass, so as I was looking at these women and men, I wanted people that were giving the culture and the fashion of, you know, Chinese couture through the looking glass, though. You don't want to be too obvious and too obnoxious, in my opinion. You don't want to lose that level of taste. And at the same time, you want to be respectful because it's somebody's culture. As big as it is, it's kind of subtle for Lady Gaga. I like the choice of black because I think with Chinese fashion, we often think of like bright colors, you know, yellows and reds, which are all great, but I like going for a black, but still, you know, kind of doing those, you know, silhouettes that look toward Chinese couture at the same time. So I think this was very thought out. I love the eyebrows. The black slanted eyebrows was a very fun look. The jumpsuit, I like the big ass platform shoes that just lead into it. I really love this for Gaga. And unfortunately, there was another young lady who I'm gonna talk about right now. This dress, this gown, this cape, this gown is by a designer, a Chinese couture designer. She nailed it this year, not only by getting a Chinese designer, which, you know, I feel like to leave it in the hands of somebody from that actual culture, when the theme is China through the looking glass, you can't really go wrong. The dress took 2 years to make. Everything was thought out. I love the hair with this. With a dress this big, you guys can just see it for yourself. It's gorgeous, but you know, you can go astray in the accessories and the hair if you just don't know what you're doing. None of that is true with Rihanna. She knows exactly what she's doing. You know, she earned her right to be in this list twice, and I mean, just look. Let's just have 5 seconds to really just look at those. And final look, and this was a toss-up. So I was torn. I was actually torn between two young ladies. They're gonna share the number 10 spot. 2013, once again, punk, chaos to couture. We have Miley Cyrus and I believe Marc Jacobs. I'm just sold. Like, she's very on theme. At the same time, it's simple, it's easy, it's quick, but the theme is just met. This is something I would actually wear. As far as the dress, I love when people do spiked hair, especially when you can pull it off. And then another young lady who honestly, I'm just adding her in here because I literally just thought about her as I was gonna conclude, and that is Zendaya. So they're gonna share the top. They're gonna share number 10. Miss Zendaya. Now, Miss Zendaya, she is one of those, you know, Disney stars. Started off in Disney and quickly has reinvented her career and shown the world that she can give a look. She is grown now, and she does not play when it comes to getting on a carpet and giving a look, because first of all, Zendaya is gorgeous, and I have seen her enough times to know that this girl knows how to give what needs to be given. While the bowl cut is perfect for this, because this dress is very simple, but it looks very skin tight. It's Michael Kors, and she came with Michael. It's very skin tight. It almost looks like skin. That's what I like about it. But even in this could have easily been very like snooze, because the dress is very simple. The bowl cut, the mushroom cut was a perfect choice because, like I said, it makes it less pretty and it gives it that edge of fashion. We know she's a pretty girl, and she looks even more pretty in the fact that she can pull off a haircut like this. I can't pull off a bowl cut like this. I know I couldn't. You have to be a certain type of girl to really, well, maybe I could. And for that, Miley and Zendaya, I just had to have them share that spot. I have talked and talked and talked your ear off. Shout out to all these people I mentioned. I'm gonna go make a taco. Everybody else looked a mess. I'm telling you, believe me, trust in me, trust in my credentials. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys want to see another Met Gala video like this, of like 2000 to 2010, I can do that too. If you guys like this video, love you guys. One day when I'm on the Met Gala carpet, I promise you, you can refer to this video and you can say, you promised us that you were gonna give a look and you did not disappoint. Those will be your exact words, because when I get on that carpet, not a hair will be out of place. So thank you guys for trusting me. So now I'm gonna go make a taco.